Okay, then let's talk about the latest AI news of today, Sunday, 26th of July, 2026. And what are the latest news that my AI agent sitting at tech2hurt.com has identified from all the chatters that are going on over the internet? So, if you are not still, probably as I have not announced it yet, so you are not aware of this, what is going on with my tech2hurt agents. They are sitting on like 100 plus handpicked sources that I have been following for over the like many years, and know that they are the topmost sources to follow for the breakthrough cutting edge news and analysis in this space. And those agents are constantly monitoring the space and selecting the top 5 news items for each day to publish here on this website. And now my task is to just walk through those main top news items for you folks, so that you can you can get a basic sense of what's going on, as well as you drive to my website and read the news. So I get some traffic, hopefully. So the first news that we are going to look at today is Anthropic's new browser defense. Anthropic has kind of improved their new their latest browser defense that shows major progress against prompt injection. So if you are letting your AI agents do work on live web pages, or kind of, what can I say, or doing some web automation or everything or anything like that, you might be reassured that on their latest changes, Opus 5 plus auto mode. That's an important distinction here, that the auto mode needs to be turned on. Auto mode needs to be turned on to reach that 0%. The tests among the prompt injection type attack tests that they carried out, that like 0% actually succeeded. So, but still 3.7% went through without those extra protections that are available in the auto mode. So that's a kind of neat little update. If you are running browser automations, using your agents to serve the real web, you can, what can I say, be a bit more confident about on your agents. So that's the first news of the day. Another news again from Anthropic. It's their voice functionality, the voice chat functionality, or the voice, the voice thing here that you use to talk to your agent instead of typing the commands or prompts in the prompt field. So that voice functionality is likely to improve because they have now runs on stronger models. As the models, this is actually common sense news, because as the models start to become better, so the voice also would become automatically better. But the latest is that from July 23 to 24 2026, previously it was running on lighter Haiku or Sonnet models. Probably now they have migrated to the stronger Opus models, so the voice functionality is likely to feel much better. And the major update of today is probably this one. The breach that you probably already know about, when OpenAI's model testing, it kind of got out of sandbox and broke through the firewall and reached the live internet, and kind of tried to game the Hugging Faces system for benchmark manipulation or something like that. So initially it was the breadth or the duration of the breach that we kind of assumed seems to be much more than initially assumed duration. The new reporting suggests, and what happened is that the notice, they did not fully noticed the scope. OpenAI had not fully noticed the scope for about a week, and the first direct communication between the companies occurred around July 20. So the attack that occurred over the July 11 to 13 as occurring. It was described as occurring, but like it was like for about a week they didn't like notice that the model had kind of broke through the sandbox and are alive, doing taking live action on the live web without knowing, without the model developers OpenAI or even Hugging Face on where the attack was being taken place. So there might be live agents. There are. This is something interesting, something kind of sci-fi-ish. If you think of it, there might be live agents right now, AI agents, doing action, taking action, doing whatever, I don't know, on the internet, and on their own without any humans. Highly unlikely, but possible, because as you can see, even OpenAI themselves were not aware for weeks. So this is something to be aware of while working with AI agents, developing AI agents or whatever. So these are the top three news items of today that my agent, TTH agent, tech2hurt.com, kind of uncovered. So those, there is another Microsoft's open wait push isn't about openness. It's kind of opinion piece, probably people are talking about Microsoft, and recently Jensen also tweeted for the first time about open models, etc. But I don't know why the agent picked this Jensen's photo on Microsoft News. I don't know. Could be a mistake. Okay, I think this wraps up today's I think this one also needs a look here. AI search identity leak problem. Probably there's some chatter going on about why brands are vanishing from the AI overviews or something like that, right? So let's take a look. AI search is verifying brand identity, not just ranking pages. Yeah, and learn why brands vanish in answers and how marketers can fix it. So people are talking about probably that brand mentions are not are kind of getting critical from AI overviews or AI answers, and it is not as straightforward. And AI search, if AI search can't verify your business, your identity, if your identity is scattered, AI search can verify your business. So this is if you are running a business and appearing, and for every business probably right now, appearing on AI search, AI answers, or AI overviews or whatever is very important. So you might want to do some research on this, like how can you consolidate your identity across the web, probably on your own properties as well as third-party properties, to signal, to close the gap between the what's true about the business and what an AI can confirm. So make your information, your identity easily confirmable, easily verifiable for the AI agents to have a permanent or a constant presence in the AI answer. So probably have to read these details, like where this information is coming from and what this really means for you. This is kind of straightforward. You want to appear in your in the AI answers, and your next steps probably first audit your entity footprint. Interesting, no? If you know about SEO and entity optimization, homepage, about page, policy pages, Google business profile, social, those are kind of basic SEO issues. And third party mentions. Second, normalize your brand name, description, logo, NAP everywhere and consolidate duplicate domains. Third, add or repair organized local business brand schema with same as links and readable core facts. Fourth, strengthen third party citations and reviews. So these were actually basic SEO, on page, off page, local, and the basic SEO brand optimization. But these are only gaining more importance in terms of AI verifiability as we are likely discovering, because otherwise this chatter wouldn't have been picked up by my agents, right? So yeah, take a look and strengthen your basic SEO. And another thing is that these are the parts of the SEO, although basic, but oftentimes ignored by many SEO experts or web owners, web masters. So this is kind of important to take a note of. Okay, so if you want to read any of these news items, if anything seems to you that needs a broader or deeper look from you, go to tech2hurt.com and read the front page items, and you will notice the items on the front page for today. Okay, see you next time, probably tomorrow, and subscribe. Keep reading. Okay, bye. Thank you.